Hello friends, welcome to the Cold War Prepper. My name is Lee, and so this is the Prepper Pantry haul for the week ending Saturday, May 13th, 2023. So I guess we can start off here. I got another ammo box, field box to hold ammunition, a box of Hamburger Helper, potato stroganoff. I am really struggling to find just chili mac, plain chili mac. We'll have to go to our local grocery store, HEB, to get that. 2 empty jars. So the one on the left is an empty jar of Classico pasta sauce, and then that is actually in an Atlas Mason canning jar. So we can use that for canning now. Then this one's empty. We go through these pecan pralines like you would not believe. And so that's an empty one of those, and that'll be out in the garage for screws and nuts and bolts and all that kinds of stuff. A can of corn and a can of peas, both of those number 10 freeze dried. I thought I picked up a small can of lobster, but I mistakenly picked up a small can of oysters. So I have a small can of oysters, some stone ground mustard, and then for the liquor cabinet, a bottle of Drambuie. And this is not to be bartered away. This is for Lee once SHTF happens. 2 more Sterno fuel canisters. Let me see if I can get that around. There we go. Sterno fuel canisters. These are hotter than the ones you get at Sam's. So this is for cooking, and the other ones are for keep warm food in a steam table. Microwave popcorn from Costco. And then a box of double aught. I couldn't believe it. I found this box of 12 gauge double aught, 1345 feet per second. Gosh, on sale for $13.99 at Academy. Unbelievable. And then I got a box of hunting ammunition for my rifle. We will do the Drain Doctor, which is basically Rid-X. And so that's going to be for the portable potty that we have. Just, you know, a couple granules after you do your thing, and that helps with decomposing the fecal matter when you have your porta potty. And we have 2 different versions here, but the 2 that we primarily use are going to be the oh gosh, now I forget the name. I'll put it in the comments down below where you can get the same thing. I'll also put the other one. I had 2, and then I bought a 3rd one and gave it to a family member, and they're moving, wanting to reduce weight, so they returned it to me, and I'll have that out. We've got our weekly 6 packages of Pedigree mixed dog food. So we use 2 a week, and so that's constantly getting us. You know, that's that whole idea that I can't emphasize enough is pick up 1 or 2 extras. In this case, I use 2 a week. I buy 6, so that means I'm 2 weeks ahead every time I buy 6. So, you know, that's how you get up to 52 weeks worth of dog food, is by buying just a couple extras every time you go. A couple books. So told you we would start studying, or I'd start teaching, since high school does such a poor job. A little bit of civics, and then I'm also going to do a little bit of English grammar. So we picked up the Art of English Grammar workbook. And then over here, we got some cheat sheets. So understanding the U.S. Constitution, different company U.S. Constitution, English grammar, and commonly misspelled and confused words. So I'll start adding those, a little bit of those, to the end of the videos as we go along. And see what we can do. Maybe we can help people with English. I will tell you that the one thing I learned is the easiest way to learn English is to study a foreign language. When you have to decline nouns in a foreign language, or decline adjectives, or when you have to understand how to conjugate verbs, not only so that they agree with person, but they also agree in tense and everything else, and then turning verbs into gerunds and past active participles and past passive participles and past perfect participles and past pluperfect and future pluperfect and all that other kinds of stuff. The best way to understand that is study a foreign language, and then it kind of makes sense to you. It may not make sense when you're studying English, but once you understand the conjugation of foreign verbs, then you understand how to conjugate U.S. verbs. So that's kind of where we are. I'll start doing that here shortly. And I guess we could start off with conjugating the verb to see. So I see, you see, he, she, or it sees. We see, you or y'all see. And then they see. In the past tense is saw. I saw, you saw, he saw. Then we saw, they, you all saw, and they saw. And then past tense, past perfect is I have seen, you have seen, he has seen, we have seen, y'all have seen, they have seen. Now we can't quite often kind of abbreviate that, so that instead of saying I have seen, we say I've seen. And then I guess that got translated to where it's now most commonly misused, and that's where people say I seen. So it's either I saw or I have seen. So that's the first one, most commonly misconjugated verbs. So remember, we're all in this together so we can come out the other end together. Please be kind, polite, and respectful to each other because togetherness is the key. Take care. Bye-bye.